Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right. So, see. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Let me know. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. All right, Crown. I see you. All right. Good evening. So, welcome to a new week. Last week we didn't have this meeting because I have other meetings. So I just want us to look at the. I need a feedback from me. If this weekly this thing, if it's been helping you, let me know. Just drop me a chat. Drop a chat in the chat box. Let me know if you. I mean, if you guys enjoy this Sunday meeting. Although I've a lot of people have chatted me up, it's encouraging to tell me, how this all this our weekly analysis always help them because it help them to look forward to the week. And I feel it's a good thing. Next year we'll be doing better than this. Maybe we'll be looking at maybe we'll be having this. Maybe I don't know how I'm gonna do it, maybe twice a week. When market opens, also we'll look at it. Because there's something about this market that I may have seen. The fact that you when you look at it when you look at it from the beginning of the week, you kind of have a better perspective about what the market, is preparing to do. And like I always say, if you listen to me so many times, it's not like we are trying to predict the market. Nobody can predict the market, especially for retail traders. If you are trading with $1,000, $500, $100, you cannot predict the market. If you are not using $50 billion to drive liquidity, there's no way you can predict the market. Ezekiel, thank you for that feedback. So what we are trying to do is normally we are just only trying to anticipate what price wants to do. All right. So moving on, let's look at let's start with DXY. The DXY has been crazily bullish. I mean, the past 8 weeks. I mean, the past 2 months. It's been very very bullish. And I've been watching it. The way it's been moving. It's been super bullish. But this week, last week we had this pullback. If you notice, we have a resistance here. There's a major resistance here. That was in October 2023, and then we have price, crash to this side all the way. Price has crashed all the way to 100 from 107. So that should tell you that this is a major resistance area. But then we have price PS on Friday. We have price take out this closed a little bit above this high or this resistance. Although normally according to market structure, I actually expect price to do this. Yeah, I expect price to either do this and play around this area for some couple of days before we have price probably come back to this 50% retracement. Yeah, and then we continue to the upside. Normally, according to market structure, we should have price consolidate around this area. Price will consolidate around this area and then pull back before that uptrend. That is a normal thing. But from what I'm seeing, we might not have price uh because of the fundamentals, because of the economic situation that we have right now. You will notice that ever since Donald Trump won the election, there have been a lot of buzz around the US economy. So a lot of people are are really positive about him, because of what he has been pushing. The fact that the first thing that he said that is very, very critical when it comes to currency is that he's going to ensure that the war in the Middle East and the war in Europe, in Eastern Europe between Russia and Ukraine comes to an end. He's going to negotiate, and that's why you see that the dollar has been very strong. That's why you see that the dollar has been pumping because a lot of people, a lot of major hedge fund managers and major traders, believe in the Donald Trump, presidency. So, and that's positive for the dollars, and that's why you see that dollar has been pumping. So, except something else happen between now and maybe January 20, we might say the dollar pull back. But the way it is right now, I'm not expecting the dollar to really pull back, but because of technical analysis, I expect price to really still pull back, but we might not have this major pullback like this, because normally we are supposed to have like 50% retracement of this move. You see that price will come back to this 50% retracement and then continue the trend, but because of fundamentals right now, the fundamentals favor the dollar. All right, so in selling, you have to be very careful. Although I expect price to consolidate, we are going to see a lot of consolidation around this area. If we go to the daily time frame, however, you see that we have this pullback already. It's already happening. So we might, like I said, we might see con- consolidation around this area. Better still, I'm hoping that we have a pullback. We have a proper pullback before that uptrend. But like I mentioned, the economic situation and the euphoria, that's what I'm looking for. The euphoria around Donald Trump is really supporting the dollar. All right. So I would say that let's look at what dollar-based pairs have been doing. Look at Euro USD. Okay, I had a meeting earlier before this meeting where I was explaining what I'm expecting this to do. All right. So you see that Euro USD have this pullback around this area. If you zoom in, if you've been watching my new course on market structure and structural liquidity, I haven't even said I have a course out there, a new course. Maybe I'll be talking about it in the Telegram group, this week. If you're interested, I just and some people have bought and they've been watching it, and the feedback has been very awesome. I'm very very grateful for those feedback. So you will notice that we have price take out this low. This low around the structural liquidity price aggressively took it out on Friday. So I'll be watching what price will do around this area for Euro USD this week. All right. We can either have price if we have the dollar index, like I explained earlier, if we have it pull back, we are likely to see price do this range around this area and then pull back into this zone, probably this area before we have that trend continue. All right. But I'm expecting that this pullback around this area, this support, if this support holds for this week, we have price pullback around it. If not, price will do this and then continue that downtrend. All right. So depending on how the dollar behaved this week. So I'll be watching this one. All right. So I will say that let's check gold. Or okay, let's check pound USD, the same thing. You see that pound USD is behaving that same way. It keeps pushing to the downside. If you look at AUD USD, it's only AUD USD that's maintained its composure around this zone. It hasn't taken out this low, or like AUD and the others. It has not really taken out this low. All right, it's been dancing around there. All right, let's check gold as well. Gold, okay, I'm in one gold trade already. You can see that I took a buy around this area last week, and then gold is pushing to the upside. So if you look at gold, gold has already formed a support around this area. So I expect gold to keep pushing forward because of what is still happening in the world around right now. So a lot of people are running to gold. All right. But I'll be taking my first profit around this zone to see, because we can see a little pullback around this area. I'm going to be taking some profit around this area in this trade. I'll take some profit around this area and be locking them in around this area for gold. All right. So gold is still super bullish. Gold is still, if you remember, like a couple of weeks ago, after this pullback, I said we should have a sell come to this zone, and that's exactly what happened. You see where I have my support. It bounced off from here and then continue that trend to the upside. So gold is still super bullish. So please be careful if you want to sell gold. Be careful, especially around this zone. So for me, and like I always say, when you have a super bullish pair like this, it's better you wait for pullback. Trying to time tops for super bullish pairs can be very dangerous. So it's better you stay on your hand and wait for price to come back and come to you before you jump on a buy. If you look at what Bitcoin did, let's look at Bitcoin. If you have been religiously attending this meeting, like I think I can see some people, I can see Crown, Johnson. If you will notice that for over time for Bitcoin, I've been saying that it's better you wait for price to pull back. If you go to the weekly time frame, you notice that for weeks we have Bitcoin ranging around this zone, this area. I think I mentioned this. I mean, I've mentioned this so many times. Price was just playing around this area. Price has been playing around this area for Bitcoin for many weeks, around that 70,000 area. So price has been playing around this area. See that price has been doing this. Price has been doing this. Even came all the way down and then pull back and then boom. So price has been dancing around this zone. So remember a couple of weeks ago, I was saying that it's better you wait for price to come to you and you buy. You join that buy trend. Because like somebody said, it's like you are swimming against the river. If the river is flowing down to the south, let's say it's flowing to the south like so, like this. Let's say the water is flowing to the side like that. Give me a minute. I don't know what is wrong with this thing. I was trying to look for, okay, it was this one I'm trying to look for. If the water is coming down like this, you will do well to also, if you want to swim, You do it to jump into the water and swim towards the side. That way, is you will not be wasting a lot of strength. Uh-huh. But imagine the water is coming down like this, and you want to swim to the up north. The water is going south, but you now decide that you want to swim to the you want to now start swimming. If you know how to swim, you know that this person is likely to drown. Especially if it is a flowing river, and you want to now join the water and swim to the upside. This person is likely to drown. You don't want to do this. You want to rather wait for water as it's trending. You want to wait for it to come to you, and then you join that trend. So for Bitcoin now, Bitcoin is now in a no man area. In a zone, they call it the discovery zone. So we are now in a discovery zone for Bitcoin. And anytime you are in a discovery zone, you don't know how far this trend, this market is going to go. In some groups, I've seen some people, they are saying that Bitcoin is about to sell, so they are selling. I was just laughing. You see that price has broken down from a range that it's been playing around for almost 6 months or 7 months, and then you now all of a sudden you want now to start selling. No, this is dangerous. You want to wait for opportunity for it to come down, then you buy. I'm expecting Bitcoin to do this, probably come to around the 80,000 zone, and then continue. This is likely to happen, and I think I've mentioned this severally in this meeting. Number one, the number one reason, if you attended my crypto class yesterday, I mentioned it. The number one reason that we are likely to see Bitcoin keep moving to the upside is that number one, um, halving just happened. After halving, the following year after halving, we normally have Bitcoin move aggressively. All right. Number two, the the fact that they have declared Donald Trump as a winner is positive for Bitcoin. In fact, for every risk asset, you notice that NAS, all of them, they are just jumping up. S&P 500, because especially for crypto, the Donald Trump is proposing what is known as the a reserve. I'm trying to look for I mentioned it yesterday. The fact that they put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. On America will put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. That is huge for Bitcoin. A lot of people don't know what is coming next year. It's going to be crazy. You are going to see explosive move in crypto. You'll be shocked. The kind of move you'll be seeing, the kind of percentages move you'll be seeing. A lot of people don't know what is coming to crypto. And one of the coins that I'm holding yesterday did 40%. DOT. ADA, Cardano, one of the coins I'm also holding, did over, at least the past 7 days, that it has done over 70% in move. And that is, and we are just starting. If America can approve, if they can approve that bill by Senator Loomis, she's the one pushing for that bill, and Donald Trump has promised to sign that into law, where they want to put the goal is to buy 1 million Bitcoin, and that's the 5% of American reserve. If that bill goes through next year, oh boy, hey, crypto is going to go AY. Just write it down. Just take a pen and write it down. Just watch. If they approve that bill next year, forget it. Forget it. I mean, Bitcoin should easily is 200,000. And don't let us even talk about every other crypto. It's going to be mad. If you let's go to CoinMarketCap quickly, so that I will show you what is happening in the crypto world. What you will notice is, look at Cardano. Cardano in the last 7 days is 37%. But in the last 14 days, this pair has done 70%. If I scroll down, this is DOT. DOT in the last 7 days did 55%. But guess what? Just 3 days ago, between 2 days ago and yesterday, DOT did 40%. This is one of the coins I'm holding. I'm also holding this coin. Chainlink is one of the coins I'm also holding. Has done very well, and they are pushing. So now the movement for this for crypto is hinging on that approval of the bill that Trump has promised to approve next year. That's another reason. Another reason is that the Federal Reserve has promised to keep cutting interest rates. They have promised to keep cutting interest rates even on to 20 since 20 up to 2026. And anytime they cut interest rates, risk asset like Bitcoin, like gold, like the stock market do very well. So you see those three major reasons. From now till next year, expect crazy move with crypto. So if you notice the way I'm analyzing the market, not only technically, but also based on fundamentals, because both of them work hand in hand. So that's why you need a very good knowledge of fundamentals. You need to know what happens when government approve a particular thing. And that's why you need to follow the news. Don't just be the one that all you are doing is you're just looking at your chart, technical analysis, and something will happen. You'll be wondering what happened. The both the fundamental analysis and technical analysis work hand in hand. So if you are trading any pair, that's why I always advise, if you are a new trader, focus on one pair. Let's say you are trading pounds USD. You want to know what is happening to pounds. What is happening to pounds? For example, for Euro USD, why is Euro USD crashing this much? If you have been following the news, you will notice that there's a lot happening in Europe right now, especially because of the war between Russia and Ukraine. In Europe right now, they are preparing for war. In fact, the Norway president already said that Europe is in war. And that's why you see that you see the way EU is crashing. You cannot compare the way Euro US is crashing with the way AUD US is crashing. Yeah, you can see that AUD US is still maintaining its stance, while Euro USD is really crashing hard. Out of all the USD pairs, you notice that Euro USD has really crashed a lot because there's rumors of war happening in Europe. In fact, some countries in Europe right now, I think Finland or one other country, they started telling their citizens to prepare. They say go and buy stuff, keep in your house. So there's panic. There's a lot of panic happening in Europe right now. So your knowledge of the news, just stay around this. There's this let me I want to remember the websites for news that I always watch. I always, just go and read up. Okay, like CNBC is a very good. You can check CNBC.com, but there's one that I am looking for. Okay, FX Street is cool, but there's one particular one that I'm looking for. Maybe when I see it, I'll drop it in the group. So this is where you can also. It's not as if you are sitting on. You are sitting on the news and just watching, and then you're waiting to take. You just want to be conversant with what is happening around that pair. If you are trading a particular pair, you want to know what is happening, the news around it, the fundamentals. Like for example, I trade crypto, so I follow crypto news. Like Bitcoin now, I know why Bitcoin is behaving this way. I mentioned and I'm telling you why Bitcoin is going to push up further because of fundamentals. I mentioned different reasons. It's not even only Forest Factory. There's a particular one I'm looking for that's very detailed apart from Forest Factory. Forest Factory just give you the data. That one is also like Forex, like Forest Street, FX Street. If I go to okay, if you look at where they write news, if I click on it, if I click on it, so you can read up like this. I'm talking about this kind of news. I'm actually talking about this kind of news, this one. Where in 5 minutes, the thing is, in 5 minutes, you have read everything they read here. I don't know, some people are just lazy. Just some people are just lazy. When you just read up, you just this thing in 5 minutes, you are done reading. 5, 10 minutes. So it will give you a perspective. It will give you a perspective on the pair. Look at this pair now. They are talking about gold. They are talking about gold. Yeah, just read up. It doesn't take you anything. Just read up about it. Go to YouTube. You can go and watch some videos that they're talking about, why people are investing in gold, why people are buying gold. So it gives you an idea. So now, once you have the idea, for example, for Bitcoin now, all the news that I've told you about Senator Loomis, let's go there. Um, let me let me. I'm coming. Oh, give me 1 minute. Bitcoin reserve. So you see this. So you want to, if you are trading Bitcoin, you want to know why Bitcoin is pushing. You want to know what is happening. So you want to know why is Bitcoin pushing? No, it's not. Which one is bad news? Don't worry, but you can use FX Street too. FX Street is very good. This particular website, fxstreet.com. This website, FX. Don't worry, I'm recording this session. I'll drop it in the group so that you can watch it again. fxstreet.com is there. You can look at what President Trump is saying. Pledges to protect US Bitcoin. Both strategic move, reserve. So this gives you an idea. So now as a technical analysis, you already see all this positive news about Bitcoin. For Bitcoin strategic reserve, proposes gold sale as funding source. So what this means that they are going to be selling part of their gold reserve. I think I watched in the news where the senator said that they will not be printing money to buy Bitcoin. What they'll be doing is that they'll be selling some of American gold source, gold reserve. Pardon me. They'll be selling the gold reserve and be putting the money in Bitcoin. So now you already have this. You are armed with this news by your hand. So now you now come to your chart as a technical analysis, as a technical analyst. So now you are now looking for trading opportunity to buy, because at the back of your mind you already know that news will push gold to the upside. So you come here and say, okay, since I already know that price is going to be going up for Bitcoin, now I want to be looking for buying opportunity. So you come here, you go to the lower time frame. You said, okay, I want to look for where Bitcoin will now be forming. I want to look for where Bitcoin will now be forming support before I take a buy, right? You say, okay, I want to look for support. Like, look at this area. We have a support. Support was formed there, right? So price came there and that price push up. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, you see that price came there and price push up. So I'll be looking for support where I'll be placing my trades for long. Where I'll be doing like this. I'll be doing like this. So my stop loss will be below the support. Because my mindset, I already know that Bitcoin is bullish. So I want to be swimming in the direction of the river. I don't want to be swimming against the river. So you'll be waiting, because at the back of your mind, you already have a fundamental news that is telling you that in the next couple of weeks, the crypto market should be pushing. It's still bullish. All right. So I don't know if you let's go and check NAS. I think I have NAS. If you want me to look at any pair, then one pair I want us to pay attention to this week, like I normally do every week. We'll go there. One pair that I believe is going to be, look at what NAS 100 is also doing, because of the fact that they've announced Donald Trump as a winner. So all these things are, they remain, though it's pulling back, but each time he pulls back, it goes back up. Each time it's pull back, it go back up. So one pair that I'm paying attention to this week is USD CAD. I'm expecting price to pull back to this zone. If you look at the weekly time frame, we already have that pullback that is telling us that we want to go down. So we have this major pullback on the weekly chart. So I'm expecting price to do this for USD CAD and then continue to this downside. That's for USD CAD for this week. All right. There's a pair that I've been following and I've been trading that pair. I think for the past 3 weeks. I think I posted in the group in the Telegram chat. GPP CAD. My TP1 has been taken already. I spoke about this pair today in one meeting that I had, my mentorship program. So I spoke about. I mean, if you're following me in the group, you notice that I've been posting this in the Telegram. See that my TP1 has been taken. I entered this trade around there. I'm still holding one of the positions on one of my accounts right now over about 250 pips. I've taken partial profit anyway, but I'm waiting for it to come and eat this TP2. I'm waiting for it to come and eat my TP2. I posted this on the channel, on the Telegram channel, I think 3 weeks ago. I still updated it last week. If you go there, you see it. If you go to the Telegram channel, you see it. Before I move on, I have a mentorship program that is going on right now. If you want to join, you can drop a message in the chat me up or probably in the Telegram group or in the WhatsApp group. It's 150,000 naira to join, and you have access to a lot of things. I just finished a meeting with those that have already signed up. So we have classes like 2 times a week, sometimes 3 times a week, depending, like one-on-one. So, and then I give you access to my new course. So you access that new course for free. Then sometimes I share signals with them in the group. I created a special WhatsApp group. If I see a very good trading opportunity, before I even drop it in the major group, I'll drop it there. And then we normally meet regularly. All right. So if you're interested, let me know. It's just 150,000 naira for that mentorship. So that is it about majorly about GP CAD. Like I said, USD CAD is a pair I'm watching this week. So also, okay, somebody said GBP AUD. That pair I'm not really I've not really looked at that pair in a while. I think it's still selling, no? Maybe we'll go and check the weekly time frame. Let's check the weekly time frame. Wow, this should still keep pushing down. This should still keep pushing down. All right. So you can see that that's already taking out this counter trend line. So you want to wait for price to do this, to come here and then continue that downtrend. That's for GBP AUD. So we should still see that downtrend, keep pushing. Matthew, what you're going to do is to chat me on WhatsApp. Let me drop my WhatsApp number with you. 80362. You can chat me up on WhatsApp. So I'll provide you with the account number. If you're interested, just chat me up on WhatsApp on that number. So you can see that GBP AUD is still pushing to the downside. And it's broken that trend line. So this trend line. So you want to wait for it to go back and then you take your sell. All right. So basically, that is that for the week. Like I said, my eyes is on GBP. USD CAD. Where is it? Where is that USD CAD here? This pair, I'm expecting it to push to the upside, and I'll start taking a sell. All right. One pair that I'm going to in fact, I told them in the meeting I had with my people in my mentorship, I already removed this stupid pair from this pair. How many people remember GBP, Euro GBP? I think Crown FX. You notice that we've been placing buy. I've been placing this signal in the Telegram group for this pair. This crazy pair, this Euro GBP. Is a pair I've decided this year will be the end. The last time I will trading this pair. From there, in fact, I'm already out of this buy. Although I made some profit, but this pair is too stressful. Coupled with the fact that the swap fee on this pair is mad. The swap fee on this pair is crazy. So I said I'm not trading it again. It's a crazy pair. Because normally when you have a break of structure like this, when you have price break structure, you have already printed it has already printed a strong low, and there is broken structure to the upside. You expect price to do this, and then we do this. This is what you expect normally. But look at what this pair has been doing the last 3 months. I mean, the last 3 months. This is in September. It's been playing around the support. Last week, to now add salt into injury, although I was already out of this pair already. But to now add salt into injury, it now still came down again after this break of structure that I expect it to keep pushing to the upside. So I just said, man, I'm tired. But although right now, what is printing right now is that if this support holds, I expect the support to hold this week, we should actually see a proper breakout like this. The price will come and do like this. So my annoyance with this pair is that number one, it doesn't move too much. Number two, the swap fee I'm paying is too high. So for me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then it ranges too much. So, but right now, it's sitting on the support. A buy at this support is not bad. But personally, I will not be trading this pair again. The stress is too much. It's too stressful. I will not be trading this pair again. It's a crazy pair. This Euro GBP. So personally, however, if I want to trade it this week, I can take that risk of taking a buy like this and hold. But like I said, it doesn't. The pips count are very low. Then number two, the swap fee. Every time, from especially for my broker in the US, for every night that I'm holding this pair, they're charging me $6 every night. Although probably because of my account size, I don't know. So in fact, on Wednesday they call it one name. I've told them I'm even shutting down that broker. It's a crazy broker. Although it's a regulated broker, but they are rogues. On Wednesday they will charge you even a higher fee. I think last week they charged me $17 on the swap fee. It was crazy. So, and the pair, as you move to break out from this range, the past about 3 months now. So I've removed it. So if you don't see me post about this pair again, just know that I'm not messing with it again. I'm done. It's a very crazy pair. All right. So if you are trading crypto, like I said, I think I can see my crypto people in the group. Make sure this is not the time to panic. You want to start, I've told you guys today, make sure you are accumulating. We are not done yet. Price is not done moving to the upside yet. Although we'll be seeing pullback, so price will be pulling back, which is normal for crypto. But ultimately, we are upward bounds. All right. So we'll call it a day. I think I've done justice to this thing today. Don't forget that our pair for the week is USD card. So I want you guys to watch with me as well. USD card is our pair for the week. Is our pair for the week. I'm expecting price to do this. Pardon me. Okay, I'm expecting price to come to me to really come out to this zone. This is my buy, this is my sell zone, this is my premium zone. I'm expecting price to come to this premium zone before I sell. And then my stop loss will be above this eye, a little bit above this eye, like so. before we continue this trend. So I strongly believe this downtrend should continue based on market structure and liquidity. You will notice that if you go to the weekly time frame, price has already, taken out liquidity around there. This is where money is. Price specifically come here to take out liquidity around there. And, price should push to the upside and continue to do this and then do this for this week for USD CAD. So I'm watching it closely. I'll be watching this one very closely. All right. So thank you. I've already talked, Kayode, maybe you came late. I already talked about USD. Don't worry. This is recorded. I'll drop it in the group in a minute so that you can watch it. All right. So see you during the week, guys. All right. Thank you. Good night, everybody. So have a beautiful trading week. The market opens in the next couple of hours. And may the peeps be with you. May the peeps be with you. Matthew, till January. Because we started class already. Okay, maybe till January. Maybe I can leave it till January for that mentorship thing. Because the goal is for people to be in that class for maybe one year, between 6 months and 1 year. And before I start taking new people. All right, thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful, beautiful trading week. Good night.